Hello, 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 hello.
Hello
Good
there.
day. And how are you today on this chilly Saturday afternoon?
Oh, I'm feeling a lot better than I was on Thursday. Thursday I had a terrible earache. It's like
Yes.
my sinuses are like a human barometer. So whenever there's a drastic change in weather, my sinuses just go crazy. I still really can't breathe out of my nose too good, but my ears aren't bad.
I haven't been able to breathe out of my nose for a year, over a year now. It's crazy. My eyes
Are you sure
keep
you didn't?
turning bloodshot red. I don't know. I probably got a tumor or something.
Oh my God, you ought to have that checked out.
I did. They don't know what it is. I've seen my doctor. I've seen an eye doctor. Let me go through the hellos before we start talking about ailments in the old man. Holy
Yeah,
smokes,
and I'm
they've been
fine.
they've been talking. We got Pelham number one in the house, and then Mary Oliver and Robert Steiger. Hello, hello. There's
Robert is in the
wet
house.
sleeves. He says, "Uh oh, live stream start. I better put on pants." Nah, not here. You don't have to, Mister Skibbity Doodah. Do put on a shirt too. Gardaki, hello, hello. That's Shed Aquarium. Yes, it is. I pulled that off the old Google machine. Uncle Smiley, hello, hello. KJ's here. Cam Jam. Thank you,
I
ma'am.
think John from Select Pet would like to come up and talk about the Bluegrass meetup in June 26th through the 29th, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds correct. I decided to meet you guys halfway and put the pajamas on. It's flipping cold.
Ah,
Yeah.
my
uh,
house is so hot. I had to go and get the fan before the stream started.
Yes, he did. Because somebody else said, "Well, isn't it snowing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but yeah, when it snows, the heat goes up."
But it's not snowing here. It's been raining. It snowed in the morning and it's been raining nonstop all day, and it's only 22 degrees out there.
Yeah, that's going
So,
to turn into a sheet of ice. Buffalo
yeah,
says,
they were
"I don't know. My
projecting.
bank account has this thing limited my expansion. I think it's called poverty."
That's unfortunately, you've joined my world.
Yes, me too.
But yeah, they're projecting us to get between 0.75 to an inch of ice where I'm
That
at.
will cause outages. I can promise you that.
Yeah, we got the generator well, not running yet, but yeah, we got the generator ready and the grill ready.
I,
We
I
have gas
should
fireplaces.
I should
So,
fire up my Jenny at least just to make sure it can fire up. It's been about a year.
oh my gosh, we got a free one.
I'm supposed to fire it up at once a month just to make sure everything's working.
We got a free one yesterday.
A free Jenny?
Yeah. My brother-in-law hit his 35-year anniversary at the factory, and the one they sent him, the little dial thing was broke off the front. And so he called them and said, "Hey, can I send this one back? Because I want a good one for my 35-year anniversary." And they said, "Just keep that one. We'll send you a new one."
Wow.
So the guy is an industrial mechanic, or the uh not industrial, well, he's the top engineer of the place that fixes everything. So he took a picture of our dial so you knew where to turn the things for the propane gas and stuff, because it's the gas propane one. And he's keeping the broken one and giving us the one that works. And
Give me
Nico's
a,
here to
give me,
play.
give me a thumbs up there, sir. We have a guest here today. I have not heard back from the doc, but here we
Doc
have.
went to Peru today.
Oh, There's Mr. Jeremy from Aquarium Domain, everybody.
Hi, Jeremy.
What's up?
We got
Still might come on. I don't know. He might be suffering from jet lag.
We got. I know I'm saying that wrong, Seville Steve, because Doc ain't here to correct me.
Poor Steve.
Right?
Say what wrong?
He even gave me a way to say it last time, and I can't remember what that is.
Hey, you.
We got Judge Dredd in the house.
We got to answer the question on whether you was going to go acrylic or glass for his next tank. It was kind of up in the air last night.
The doodah, whippity doodah. There he is. There's Slick John right there. Let's do this thing. Denny, hello. Vinoski, Good afternoon, sir, or evening, or maybe even morning, depending on where you're at. We've got Nader is here. Hello, Nader, and you. And Nancy B in Tennessee, at least for the memento, and Xanadu. I'm not looking. Hey, Garcia Aquatics, yeah.
Are there two Garcia Aquatics now, though, Whip?
I don't think. Why? Does one not shout?
Well, I know the Garcia you're talking about. I thought I saw on another stream that there was actually another Garcia Aquatics as well.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Our Garcia Aquatics uses all caps. So,
ooh, did you see? Richard Reynolds says hi from the Keys. He's probably sweating.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget to hit that like. That's right, buddy. Pretty close, Ed, 25th and 28th, but I'll stay till the 29th. If you want. There's Beto. Hey, Beto.
He lives there.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And Nancy's pretty close, too, although she's still Tennessee.
Well, honestly, it's probably the closest big show for me anywhere around. It's just stinks that it's on the one time that I have one other thing I'm doing.
Lady June is in the house. Hello. Richard Reynolds. Hello. From the Keys. That's the one we just read. I got to be getting close to the bottom, I hope. Skipper. What's up, bud?
Oh, my God, Skipper. Oh, Skipper might be down there at the Keys with Richard right now.
Oh, that's right.
That's awesome.
Yes, that's true. 73 degrees. Yeah, he's definitely down south.
Skipper and Rick, they both promised me they're not coming out of those glades till they find me one of those Aztec Oscars. So
that's what I want too. I want me a couple Oscars to put in my 20. Yeah, that'd be smart. My 200 that's almost empty now.
So they do okay in there for a couple weeks. So does this weather warrant pants, Whip, or still shorts?
Nope, still shorts. Even yesterday when the high was -3, I didn't put on pants, except for at work because I have to.
Well, you're not in Tennessee, Ed. He's up in Illinois. I just figure maybe, possibly, this is
Nope. I'm definitely wearing.
He's wearing the khaki shorts. Very classy.
Only like this much leg, so it's kind of like pants.
Oh, see,
it's like German pants. Like
you'll see. These are because I'm an old man and broken.
Socks.
I I have to wear the diabetic socks occasionally because my feet start doing the hum thing. Skip says we're going collecting on Monday on the way back from Richard's house.
Man, Skipper, I hope you just have a wonderful time. I've been missing him. I haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah, he's been busy and doing things, and now he's doing more things.
Well, I'll wait for I was going to give a mini Skipper update for his action figure, but I want to find out what his favorite thing to grill is, because I'm going to make Lance's barbecue shop on my neighborhood that I'm making, and I'm going to have Skipper grilling against him.
Doesn't he already have an action figure?
No, they have action figures, but I want to know his favorite meat, so I can make his meat and put it on the grill.
Huh?
Well, that's easy. Skipper's favorite meat is spam.
Spam, yes.
Spam.
He loves
I could
spam.
maybe get.
Oh no, not
I
spam.
could get some of
What's
that wonderful
the big fat bologna? Yeah, right.
Yeah. He's got spam for breakfast, spam steaks for dinner.
Well, hello, fellas and fishy folks. Nancy told me you were live. Yeah, I am
Well,
not
hello.
good at setting these things up ahead of time. This literally went hot about a half an hour ago. Well, 45 minutes now.
I want to say, can I say something?
Right?
You want me to stream? It's on in like 2 minutes.
Yeah. Right. Well, I thought to myself, I don't know what you're doing, but we could have a third person up here because I didn't hear back from the doc. And I go as many as 4, but usually, 3 is even a little bit risky just because I talk too much. And then I'm always cutting Ed off. And then you add a third person in there.
I think a lot of it is the combination of individuals too,
Yeah, yeah. And
I did send a
really,
link to John.
Okay, cool. I'll keep. I
don't know if he'll be here. He might be working.
Last time you were up, Jeremy, my wife is like, "Is that the guy that calls you from time to time?" And I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "He doesn't talk much on." I said, "Well, we didn't really give him a whole lot of opportunity."
We
look at
kind of
here.
it all up too. It's like
You got me a thumbs up. You ready? Cool. Oh, a double thumbs up. We got a 4th guy right there.
Oh, we do have John.
I wasn't expecting to come up.
He's a select pet. Look, my cat turned his back to John as soon as he came up. Nico never
Sounds about
does
right.
that.
damn.
So I don't know if you guys have met each other, right? You both been to the Clash, or no? I can't remember, John. Have you? I know you've been to other places.
I've met everybody on screen
Okay, cool.
at the
Sure.
OTA at least once.
John,
Yes.
I've shared a booth with John.
Oh, that's right.
Mhm.
The OCA. Yeah. Dummy. How quickly I forget. There's Denny number 2, or Den to the third party. Part.
I just want to say hi to my Uncle Bruce and Aunt Donna. I hope you're getting some good weather in Iowa.
Hi, Uncle Bruce. They're not. Oh, Iowa. I know Kansas is not. The wife.
Well, they're right next to
my daughter
Nebraska.
My daughter's like,
Omaha.
horrible here.
Council
7 or 8 inches of snow. She hasn't left the hospital in 2 or 3 days now. Hey, Christian B.
Oh my gosh, is she okay?
She's working.
Oh,
There's Mrs. Sleeping Buffalo. There's your aunt, Donna, Aunt Donna right there.
awesome. Nice timing. Oh, and Laura's watching.
This is the prep for the
I can't see it. You are
Green screen.
green screen.
I'm texting you. Maybe you can get it on there.
Hey, Redium, what's going on, buddy?
Well,
It's that top
We
secret
have John.
security.
we have John here. We ought to ask him about the Bluegrass show.
Yeah, Nancy, you want to come up? You can talk about it too if you want.
I texted you.
They say it's freezing here, below 0. So that answers your question, sir.
Well, 22 for here is really cold.
Well, it says you texted me, and I can see on my notifications that it says image, but
It's on its way.
through. I will keep an eye out for it.
Probably still downloading it.
John's the one who knows stuff.
She thinks I know stuff.
Yeah.
John knows a lot of stuff.
What the
It
hell?
looks like, John, do you have in that tank behind you, is that a reptile tank of some sort?
Yeah, the stuff back here is all lizards. I got, I don't know. Yeah, that one's in view. That one's leopard gecko. Let's see. Beside it there, you can see is feeder crickets. And I think you can see up above that, I've got a fan-footed gecko. And then I've got down below the fireplace some crested geckos.
So what's the plan if you lose power? How are you going to keep these guys warm? We ought to go around the horn and ask everybody here what's their plans for.
Is this how you're going to
Blackout.
keep warm,
Yeah,
sir?
that's what I just sent you. It was my plans for the fish base.
Can I share that, or do you want that to stay? Okay. So
For me, the ones in the house here, these guys will be okay. I've got
that's how Jeremy's going to do
propane.
Nice. Yep.
it. He what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five
There's
gallons.
5 more of them too. There's 50 gallons total of K1 kerosene.
Wow. Not messing around. What were you saying, John?
For
Doing what?
For the guys here in the house, they'll be okay. I've got propane backup. Out in the my fish, except for the one tank over here, they're all out in the building, and it's kind of a cross your fingers thing at this point.
Well,
you know,
Ed, what did you do?
See, this is what I was going to talk about Thursday, and then I didn't feel good. But a few years ago, I did a craft ed where I showed people how to keep their fish rooms like at 64 degrees to 65 degrees with just a candle with terracotta pots. I've got one big terracotta pot screwed with another terracotta pot underneath it, and then you have a thing that goes up underneath, and the candle lights inside, and it gets that first terracotta pot really hot, and then it radiates through the whole room as long as you don't mess with it. And you use a candle that you make yourself from Crisco, so it's a little bit bigger candle. And I could run and get it out of the fish room if you want me to. Right now, I'm just keeping the door shut, and I'm gonna let the heat just naturally stay. But if I have 8 days of no power, that's what's going to be lit. Even though I have gas fireplaces, so I can just turn my gas fireplace up full blast and probably keep the whole basement.
Oh wait, since your brother installed that new internet connection into your fish room, go in there without losing connection now.
You know what? So we've installed it in this room. Yeah. What are you doing? I don't want to. Oh.
Nico, put your tail in the water.
He just kicked the Mona Lisa into the water.
Tail's almost there. Oh, come on.
Oh man. Why?
To the left. Oh, nice.
Because he's a cat. That's what cats do. Well, for me, the way I handled the situation after years of just stressing over it all the time, I hired an electrician, and he came and installed a different whole new breaker box with a plug. So now I can just fire up a generator, plug it. I have to switch it from external to internal, in the breaker box itself, so I don't backfeed the lines. And then I just run the whole house on a generator. Hey, Mickham.
You say you work for the power company, you just get in your truck and go fix the problem, and get the power back.
Well, I can remove the trees from the power line, but I can't rehook it up. I mean, I probably could, but I don't get paid for that.
Well, so we hooked up that power or that internet system, and it's really wonky. We tried to use it on D&D for just as a test run, and I had to go back to normal internet because it just could not do the upload, like the pushing out. Does that make sense? Because there's some of it comes this way, but then there's some that goes this way, and the stuff that was going this way, just nothing. I was just constantly being dropped in D&D, so I just had to turn it off, and we'll have to figure it out.
So still not quite right, is what you're saying. What I'm hearing.
I need to go around the country and fix all your guys' IT stuff, man. This is like brutal.
Oh, look, there's Big Steve. I got your action figure. It's upstairs in a bag right now.
Yeah, I don't know what my issue is because it worked for like 3 years. Even the first year that I streamed, maybe year and a half that I streamed, I haven't moved. It's not like anything has changed, but all of a sudden now I drop all the time. All the time. I'm surprised I haven't dropped since starting. It's been 20 minutes.
Wireless signal goes through the floor, and your wife like put a big steel cast iron pot right there, and it's blocking. It's like in the cupboard or whatever.
Maybe
It's like
your
you're like
wife-
Christmas Vacation, where he's like,
yeah. Do you think your wife could
She
be
moves it
So
all
let's
of a
talk.
sudden
doing a stream of her own?
No, I can promise you that she's not.
She would be doing a Harry Potter about.
Let's get John to talk to us about the bash. If you whatever you happen to know. I don't know how involved you are, but I'm assuming you have some information, at least. Very least.
Okay, and if anybody has like specific questions, ask, and if I don't know, I'll find an answer and try to get back to you. But basically, it's the American Live Bear Association, American Cichlid Association, and the International Beta Congress all having their national convention this year together, June 25th through the 28th in Lexington, Kentucky. And we've got 11 speakers. They've got, forget how big the vendor room was. I think it's like 6,000 square feet vendor room available.
That's pretty good.
Going to have 3 fish shows. They're going to have the cichlids, the live bears, and the betas as separate shows. I'm not sure if they're all going to be like in the same room. Just each section is going to get prizes from the ACA, from the ALA, and from the IBC. Something they're doing different this time. They're doing the cichlid show is only 50 cichlids. There's a class for large cichlids, a class for medium cichlids, and a class for small cichlids, but totaling out only at 50 fish. And each individual person's only allowed to put 3 in. Whereas in some years past, some people would bring 30 fish. But this year, you pick your best 3 and get in that 50 fish in the whole show.
Steve only needs to bring 1 to win it all.
Yeah. I'm not sure how many entries they have for it already. But if people are looking at bringing cichlids for the show, I would do it soon, put in for it since there's only 50 spots. I know that the hotel has like 290 rooms, and they're projecting over 500 people to be at the thing. So if you're going to try to stay at the hotel, I would book the room soon because they are planning on it to fill up. There are other hotels around, but it's more fun if you're at the actual hotel.
Right.
It is.
I didn't pull the trigger because they jacked the price on me. It was like 135, and everybody's been telling me they're doing 105, 110, whatever it was. I don't remember the exact number, but it was considerably less than what they were trying to get me to pay. And I'm like, well, I'm doing something wrong, clearly.
Are you trying to do it online or call them and do it?
I tried to do it online with the link through the website. Yeah.
I know that they've recently changed the link, so maybe they had to fix something on it. Because people called me and said that they had copied that link that was there and it didn't work anymore, and I had to look into it. So I'm not sure if that's what it was.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know it was like, I'm like, wow, that is pricey for a fish convention.
Yeah, when I looked, let's see, it was Friday last time somebody called me about it. When I looked at that link, it popped up and said 105. So unless they've done something else with it.
Yeah, that's what I was anticipating, but they were trying to get me to pay like, I don't know, it was like 136 or something like that. I'm like, no, I'm not paying that.
Yeah.
Not when everybody else is getting cheaper. Are you gonna try to make it down there, Jeremy, or are you tapped out? He ain't saying.
I don't think Jeremy's talking.
He's not talking. He's ignoring us completely. Look at him over there, looking all indignant.
I think he's waiting to be invited as a special guest.
Maybe. I think he lost his volume is what happened. Because look, he's just looking around like he's not online anymore. Maybe his
he
wife
lost
is talking to him.
Well, that's so rude.
And he wanted to fix our internet.
So, John, are you gonna stay at the hotel, or are you gonna live at
I got my room booked already. I'm staying from the Monday till the Sunday.
Ooh, big
Are
shooter.
you gonna go back to that cool Mexican restaurant that we got the good margarita or pina coladas?
From the Triple Crown?
Yeah. Oh, we lost Jeremy.
No, that's that one was in Louisville, and this one's in Lexington. So, I mean,
I didn't realize that.
We could. I mean, it's an hour away, but
yeah. Well, there's probably a place closer to your house then. This is really close to you then.
Yeah, it's an hour from my house. Louisville's two from my place. But
okay.
Yeah, we're gonna start if the hotel lets us. We're gonna start setting stuff up Sunday night. So I got my room from Monday day through the next Sunday, but we've officially got it to set up on Tuesday. So,
who was the fourth guy that ate with us? Was it Sam Scales? James? It was really funny because I ordered the Supreme dinner, and then James said he'd order the same thing, and it's like they poured a whole cup of water on his or something.
They didn't look the same.
It looked so good.
It was me, you, James, and Jesse from Science Scout.
Yeah, Jesse, that's who it was. He's awesome too.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
He's one of the best.
But yeah, the event officially starts on Thursday, but they've got some stuff kind of going on Wednesday. Like they've got a bourbon tasting and an early bird, I think like a pizza party on that Wednesday for people that show up on Wednesday.
Do you like to drink bourbon?
Me?
You're from Kentucky?
No, I don't drink any of the. I can't drink any of the alcohol stuff.
I don't like the flavor.
Can't or you just don't want to?
Mostly can't.
Oh.
I've convinced myself that I don't want to, but at times it's like, well, but no, I'm not supposed to drink any of the alcohol, anything. So I try to behave in that part. You know, the cheeseburgers and caffeine and stuff. I'll not listen to them on that.
I'm not giving up on that.
Whip's the opposite.
So somebody, yeah, I had to give up on all the fast food and all that stuff, and I bread for sure. That kills me. But
yeah, they told me to cut back on burgers and fried stuff and salt, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I'll call you back and get what that was.
Well, I just put together another Mona Lisa, so hopefully
Awesome.
that one that Nico gets soaked won't be ruined, but I've got a backup.
John, do you happen to have a link to the hotel? I'm looking at the link that Zenny gave me, and that gives me tickets to the show.
If you scroll to the bottom of that, there is a logo for. I don't remember if it's a logo for Clarion Hotel or Choice Hotel, or it's the hotel's logo. If you click on that logo, it takes you to the booking portal.
Okay.
So what's going to be going on Friday?
Let's see. Friday they've got some speakers. The The big thing that I can remember right now is the Babes auction is Friday. And, those are
they
always
going
fun.
Are they doing a trip or something? Like a away trip to anybody's house, or
They're going to one of the distilleries. I don't remember which one it is. And then they're going to Kentucky State University's, I forget exactly what it's called. It's like their aquaponics farm where they grow fish and experiment with different methods for it and stuff like that. They're getting a behind the scenes tour of that. And that's
That's
the two
cool.
side trips that they're doing this year.
have you ever been to that?
I haven't been, no.
Are you able to go, or are you going to be working?
I'm probably able. I haven't asked. They've given me a list of stuff that I'm in charge of. Like I'm in charge of the cichlid show. And they said, we'll tell you what that entails later. So, I'm not sure how much they volunteered me for.
Gotcha. Well, that's awesome.
Can you hear us now, sir?
I do. Can you hear me?
Yep. It's all good now. Who's going to fix our internet? Wait, I'm not sure I need you fixing my internet, sir.
I don't use this Windows PC very much, and it decided there was an update that it had been freaking out about wanting to do forever. So I'm doing it now.
Gotcha. Last year I lost power for 3.5 days in Wisconsin. I put every blanket and towel I own on top of the fish tank, and it did work. The coldest any of the tanks got was the high 40s. Well, that's still pretty damn cold if you have cichlids or any of the warmer warmer watered fish species. I know I can speak. I know I can.
Well,
wow, this went all the way back to the top.
At least they're in a tank, so they'll have a lot more mass than like if you're traveling in a bag or something.
Savage.
So they're at least not stressed. They'll just kind of go dormant, probably.
My dad's calling me on during my show. Whoops, he don't know.
So that's what we're calling the booty calls nowadays, Web, huh?
Yeah. Your daddy's calling you. Let me just text him real quick so he knows I didn't just ignore him.
John, are they going to have like a really cool T-shirt, or do you know how that's working?
From what I've seen, so when we were coming up with names for it, like the name Bluegrass Bash, there was two different like front runners for ideas. It was the Bluegrass Bash, and then to kind of play on KFC with the Kentucky Fish Convention. And they kind of went with big name Bluegrass Bash, and then in small print under it, the Kentucky Fish Convention. So the T-shirts, and I think they got a polo too. I believe they put the Kentucky Fish Convention as like the design on those as the primary design.
You're on.
That's awesome.
And I don't remember if, because they had drawn up like a picture of a fish in the Colonel Sanders outfit. I don't remember if they put that on it or if it's just Kentucky Fish Convention.
Well, I may have, if they have a good KFC shirt, I may have to send you money to buy me one, because that'd be awesome.
I'll keep a lookout for you.
Oh yeah, you could. Well, I know all you guys, so somebody I'll pay you to do it.
Before he went offline there, Jeremy, were you planning on going to that, or is that not in the cards for you this year?
Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure where I'm at with any fish trips other than probably the Clash since it's close.
The Clash might be a train wreck this year, but you can give it a shot.
Why would it be a train wreck?
Because they swapped out everybody. All the people that did stuff. They're
new management. Okay.
Yeah, all new people. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I haven't heard to see if Skipper is helping out or anything yet or not.
Yeah, I haven't heard any of that stuff. I just know that they've completely gutted the management team and
I know there's
have
4
moved on.
Aquashellas this year. I saw that.
There's 4 now?
Yeah, Chicago, Jersey, Dallas, and Orlando.
Oh, they kept the Jersey one, huh? I thought they just swapped that one out.
Well, Jersey and Chicago are 1 week apart in September.
Oh yeah, the Aquashella's over the Clash too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, probably the Jersey ones over the Clash, probably.
But I don't know. I just don't think I'm going to go back and work for them. Not that I have anything against them. It's just until they grow a little bigger or something.
Whip, if you're needing to book your room for the Bluegrass Bash, it looks
just
like
lose power? I
Xanadu
think I
put
just
a
lost
link
power.
in the chat.
I think he was link dead when you started talking,
I
John.
actually got there. Yeah, your click the icon worked. So
Nice. Well, John, are you going to enter any live bearers in the show?
I'm hoping to. I'm half
Cool.
afraid that I'll jinx myself by doing it, and something, I'm gonna say I'm gonna show this specific fish, and something will
Yeah,
happen
then
to it between now and then. Because I haven't showed any fish at any events other than just like my local club that they don't really go into like depth on judging or whatever. It's just like, oh, that one's prettier.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna put my good rainbow Gadaid that I have just one male, and he's an old man, so he's super pink and white. He's just beautiful in the Clash one, and I fed them all earlier, and then when I went to get him, he was hiding. And I thought, I think he died because I searched all over for him. When I got back, he's still swimming around in there. He's in there with a bunch of black neon tetras.
You let him eat, and he got his belly full and went and took a nap.
Yeah, I tell you, I think it's the first time he's ever hid from me. I don't know how that happened. Unless maybe I just don't pay attention, and maybe he hides from me every time he's done eating.
Maybe.
But he's kind of the bully of the tank. He chases the other fish around. So I don't know. Just weird. But I thought he could have won me a spot, and instead I ended up paying for him to not go. Jerk. But he wouldn't have liked going in the bag and everything.
I tell you, I have no luck when it comes to this kind of crap. So I've been absent. Hey, Dee Dee, because I was trying to sign up for it.
Did he?
And it says, looks like you're already a member. So I backed out and I tried to sign in. And he goes, oh, we don't see any information. I'm like, what the? Come on.
Now you're not a member anymore.
Say forgot password, put in your email, and see if they send you a recovery code.
I just tried that, and that's when they told me that, because I don't remember what the password was. Obviously, I didn't even remember that I had a membership with them.
Did you use the same email as you used for the registration or the recovery?
No, it just asked me to sign in with what's your email address, and then what's your first and last name. That's how they want me to recover my email or my password.
John, have they said anything how they're going to try to make it different than the Triple Crown? Or are they just going to kind of wing it again?
Well, since the Triple Crown, they've had a few conventions where they've had a couple organizations together, like the ALA, AKA, or last year they had a couple of them together in Texas. And so they've tried to improve. So like now there's just the one website that you go to, and you book for with Triple Crown. There's like 4 different websites. If you wanted to book with ALA, you went to their website. If you want to book with the Killifish, you went to their website. Now it's just one website, and then when you do your registration, there'll be a drop-down box that you can say, I want the majority of my money to go to ALA or ACA, or I don't care. It gets you the same registration either way. It's just how do they divvy up the money to which organization. They don't have overlapping talks anymore. They're staggered so that if you want to see one on live bears, you can go to that one, and then the one on cichlids is a little bit later. Yeah, they saw that the overlapping stuff was an issue, and instead of everybody just trying to have a separate convention just in the same building, now they're kind of bringing it all together and everybody's talking. Whereas in the Triple Crown, they just thought we'll have 3 or 4 conventions at the same place at the same time, but they're all separate.
And I think they all thought somebody else was going to do the work. So, like, I'm a member of the ALA. I couldn't get my tickets through them. I tried and tried and tried, and I had to join the ACA just to buy my tickets.
Yeah.
They were so goofy back then.
So it's like when we were setting up the Triple Crown, we had the shelves and tables and stuff all set up for the live bear show and the Killifish show, and the ACA had their tanks set up. The live bears were working on theirs, and the Killifish people weren't even there. We had to call and ask them, "Are you all still coming?"
Yeah.
And
now, what are they doing this year?
The live bear, the
Killifish.
Killifish, I believe they're the week in before, or 2 weeks before. They're in St. Louis. They're having their own individual convention.
Hey,
St. Louis is a really big Killy club, so
Steven?
I understand it.
Yeah.
I miss
I've
St. Louis,
missed
but I'm
people
glad
while
I
I
don't
was
live there anymore.
Perusing the net.
Now I'm excited for this convention. Number one, it's the closest it's ever been to my house, and that's kind of
Mexicali Cove.
you know
That is fun
my
when they're
doings
close
that,
like that. Yeah.
that they asked who would be wanting to do it. And I said, my club will do it. They said, where do you want to have it? I said, Lexington, if I have my picks, is the closest bigger city. And then I'm hearing from a lot of people that where the conventions last year were in San Antonio, and a lot of people like to drive to them, that it was too far to drive for a lot of people, and they've saved up and everything to come to this one. When they found out it was in Kentucky, it gets a lot closer for them. So there's gonna be more people there than what would have been there otherwise.
That's awesome. That is way cool. Well, yeah, I would absolutely love to go. It's just the one thing I do once a year that I love doing. They did it on the same weekend, and it's like I feel so bad because I would love to go and hang out.
Hey, dip charge.
Wow, Jeremy's looks awesome.
That's a rough go when they do that. I don't understand why they can't. I guess they don't know. They wouldn't know every. But damn. Hey, Sherry. You ready for warmer weather? Yeah. Yesterday was brutal.
Yeah, I think they kind of looked at like other fish stuff, but I guess if they looked at tried to compare with all the other G.I. Joe conventions and comic book conventions,
G.I. Joe.
Yeah, they couldn't do that.
I'm the only G.I. Joe guy. I know it.
But really, when they're looking, they should at least look up what Ed's doing that weekend, because he is
for Ed. Yeah,
does make sense there.
Because I'm hoping that we can get another YouTuber picture like we did at the Triple Crown, and without Ed in it, it's just not going to be the same.
Well, I was the one who set it up too.
Yeah, so it probably wouldn't even happen.
It's either the same week, Big Steve, or it's the week after, or it's within a week of it. I think it might be the same
Big
weekend.
Steve asking?
Is the Aquashella the same weekend as the Clash?
Oh, I heard it's the same week because Aquashella has back-to-back Aquashellas.
In
Well, that's
September.
just dumb.
That is weird. I
How
mean,
are they going to
people are.
take everything down and put it all back up inside of,
Well,
what, 4
we used to set up on Wednesday and tear down
5
on
days?
Monday.
Hey, Pennywise?
But
All you gotta do is
they're going to have to
drive it
pay.
over from Chicago to Jersey.
Oh, migrant. That's a no fun. Did I just lock up again? Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
Don't do it again, Whip.
I'm sorry. I try not to.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to pay all their employees like for a whole week. Or are you just out of, you got to find a room for 2 days, you know? Oh, well.
Oh, well.
'Cause I sure wouldn't want to drive all the way back to Chattanooga from Chicago just to drive to New Jersey. That'd be a
Well,
bummer.
not in like a week, but if you had 2 weeks, it'd be worth it. Sleep in your own bed.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's the very next weekend.
If only
So
there
if
was
you're
a way
going
to
Wednesday
check.
to Monday, I think there is.
It's 2 weeks apart.
2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks apart.
Yeah,
So that would
Jersey,
give-
12th, 13th, Chicago, 26th, 27th.
That's good because that would give Shelby and Grant chance to, catch more shrimp to bring.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
even
That
though
might be kind of rough on
they
vendors.
work.
There's vendors that
That's
go
what
to
I
all.
was thinking. Yeah, because you've got, it goes till Sunday, right? I mean, people are tearing down Sunday, then they have to travel. And,
Well, they got to
and
go
it's-
back to their base of operations, right, where they keep all their stuff, wherever
yeah,
that
you
is.
would think so, unless they're just dry goods, and then they might be able to bring enough, but
You know what?
that would be rough.
You're still,
Normally,
like,
you
away
don't
from
get
home
the
for, like, 2
same.
weeks, It's like,
Right.
Most of the live vendors don't go to everyone. They only go to one.
Well,
So
not
it was
all of
always
them, though.
different. I know, but like you'd always get
No-
different ones, like for the
Doesn't-
most part.
Doesn't Grant and Shelby go to every one of them?
They don't set up a booth generally and sell guppies.
Oh,
they
they
work
definitely-
it.
they definitely were setting up a booth the last one I went to. They sold a ton of
Okay.
crap. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's awesome. Maybe they're being more generous too with
it's not really
taking
fish
care of their
related, but
people.
I've seen this question twice now. Ed, what's your favorite alien xenomorph movie?
Aliens. I
Yep.
love seeing those Space Marines.
Yep, number 2. That's it's a close one between the first one and the second one, but the second one definitely edges it out. You guys have an opinion? Hey, Toonie. Aquaballs. Hey, George. And the
Who
other
asked
George.
me that?
Bing, bing. That was Dread.
Oh, awesome.
Jenna P. Grant and Shelby do sell at Aquashella and run the shrimp contest, so they'll have to go to Chicago instead of the Clash. Oh, so the Clash is with Chicago. Gotcha. Okay.
See, that's a bummer.
aren't the P's still involved with the Clash?
I don't believe so. Not anymore. That's part of the management change. I could be wrong.
Well,
They're both
why
here,
don't we
so
just
they
ask
can,
her?
They can correct
ask
me.
her.
Well, we kind of just did. Kind of stressed because my mom wants to hear better on 1.5 gallons. It's a little tiny.
Jenna's holding
Yeah,
out the
just-
information on us.
Yeah, she is.
I understand, how difficult it is to book times and venues and all that kind of stuff. Even with like between fish events, but it would be great if like the bigger events could communicate and not book. The Clash is always going to be on this weekend. Aquashella don't book on that weekend, but
And
I guess they have to
it
do
sounds
what they
like
can do.
didn't. Oh yeah, they did, but it's not. At least it's not in the same town like I thought it was. It's in
Yeah.
Chicago, which is 7-8 hours away. So 9 hours maybe. Because I think it's a 13-hour drive for me, and I'm an hour and a half west of there. So that's my plan for it anyway. I plan, if I can figure out this login issue, I'll do it tonight, because it is 105, not 136 like they were trying to get me the other day. But like it says, looks like you've already set up an account using that email. Oh, using a different email. See, reading is key. I wonder which
Oh, is
email
Jenna
I use.
helping? Is Jenna helping you set up?
No.
She's wonderful at helping people.
She is. I believe that the Aquashella people were told about the conflict with the Clash, and they still chose that weekend. Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the first time they've done something like that. They
Yeah.
they booked it over top of the ALA AK convention a few years back, knowing that it was that weekend.
Yeah. They're just getting such a huge crowd. And it's just a totally different type of event.
They do get a big crowd for sure. It's thousands opposed to hundreds. So,
and the Clash, at least one year, the Clash was in October, like first week of October.
That was a screw up though on the venues part though. They had booked something else, knowing that the Clash. Yeah. Oh, is that what it was? Yeah. So. Foxy, what's going on?
That would have been an interesting joint convention.
Yeah, right. I think was it last year? I mean, not this past one, but the one before. They had booked a dog show or something in there, because there were some big dogs in there, all the same type.
Yeah, the wolfhounds.
Irish wolfhounds. Yeah.
I think that the dog show was somewhere else. They were just staying there because it was a dog-friendly hotel.
Oh, that could be too. Yeah.
Sounds right. Yeah.
Oh, there it is right there. Jenna says the hotel booked a dog show the week of the Clash in 2024.
Oh, so maybe those dog wolfhound people were just there to rub it in.
Yeah, right. We're not leaving.
I just lost respect for wolfhounds.
Oh man.
I think this is looking
no,
cool.
You can keep your respect, because she said there was a different dog show for the wolfhounds. How did you find that out? I mean, were you just curious and asked people? Yeah.
Are wolfhounds not allowed in the regular show? They have to have their own show?
Well, maybe in the normal dog shows they look at the wolf dome. They might look at the wolfhounds and say those are ugly. They don't win.
Mel's here. Mel. Oh, right there, Melly Mel. What's going on?
Or maybe they're afraid the wolfhounds will eat all the other dogs.
Step on them.
Yeah.
So, Whip, do you automatically go to the Aquashella when it's in Chicago, since it's so close?
Yeah, that's a done deal. So, because it's only an hour from here, so I can get there. I don't have to stay. I don't have to spend the $350 a night on a hotel. That was my intention the first time I went. I got to hang out with John and not this John, but John Hudson and
me
and Ed and his partner in crime at the time.
James.
Why can't I can never remember his channel name anymore.
Fish Room Fever.
Fish Room Fever. Yeah, he was there, and
Jason.
Jason. No, he was feeling ill. He something going on with his throat, so he went upstairs. Lisa stuck around for a little bit, and then Fish Tank Barn Mike was there with us, and we just shut the crap until I don't know, like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I went to book a hotel. I'm like, man, it's too late for me to go home. And they're like, $365, please. And I'm like, okay, I'm going home.
Why Why didn't you just tell me? You could have stayed with us in my room.
You already had 2 people in there. Well, you gonna double up just for me?
May have had a couch.
And it's like you and James could have shared a bed.
You're right.
Well, that was the one rule I would have. It's like I was the one getting the room, so I get my own bed. But James would bring like a air mattress, and then like Sean Peck would come with us on a couple of them, and Sean would have the other bed, and then James would just have the air mattress. And then one time we had, oh my gosh, why can't I think of Bobby's name? Tennessee, gosh.
Was it Tennessee Aqua?
Yes, Tennessee Aqua. Thank you. He came. We went with him to Florida or Texas once. He was a great guy. Well, I'm sure he still is.
I thought I remembered hearing stories that James told about you all making him sleep on the floor.
Yep. Well,
That was after the event. We don't talk about it.
Big Steve says, if I can't spoon with that, I ain't coming.
oh well. I guess you ain't coming.
Damn it, Bobby. Is he the big spoon or the little spoon?
One time I didn't invite a third person was Orlando, and we went there and they had canceled our room, and because they thought we were coming a day earlier than what we were, and I didn't know that they were giving us an extra room, or I would have come down the day earlier. And they ended up giving us like a super suite at that really expensive place at the Gaylord. So we had like this giant room with a balcony and couches and everything. It was just James and me. That would have been the year before I took Sean Peck and James, and they put us like in this little room. There was just barely enough room to put James' air mattress in there because it was so tight.
And what year was it you were at Dr. Show Orlando and you did a late night stream and you guys ordered like pizza? And I just remembered I could tell from seeing it on screen how bad that pizza looked.
You know what? It was so many. I don't know.
I think it was
So
you,
many
Sean,
times.
and James.
Yeah, you've had your fill of bad pizza. I've seen
the most sorry ass pizza I'd ever seen. You know, from a quote unquote like Italian restaurant or whatever. It looked like ketchup on bread with some cheese. You know, it was bad.
Yeah. Sounds like my life story almost since I moved to Tennessee.
He moved south and can't find a pizza to save his life.
I had a really good pizza in Lexington.
Louisville. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I'm like, I wonder what's the closest Bear Nose, because I believe it was Bear Nose pizza that everybody loved.
It was good. I like a Supreme that's really thick with a ton of stuff and a ton of cheese.
Where was it that you got the horrible chicken wings, Ed? Stephen wants to know. Do you remember that one?
Oh, boy, those wings made me throw up.
That was
in
right?
Fort Worth, Indiana. Yeah. Nope, that was going to Chicago. And we went to some wing place in Indiana, and I ate those wings and I was so sick. Oh man. I felt really bad for James because I was like, it was coming out of both ends and making a lot of gas. I mean, I bet you the air was like slightly green. You could have filled up probably a propane tank.
I did, Beto. I did see it.
It was rough.
Dave offered to drive you all the way up there, Ed, and that's how you treat them?
Well, I don't know that James offered to drive anybody anywhere. He's usually in the back seat.
Yeah,
He'd be in the back
sleeping
laying down. Yeah.
and snoring.
Not even an entertaining passenger, huh?
No, yeah, he was motion sickness susceptible, right? Isn't that what he said? So he just laid down and slept the whole way.
I don't know.
I thought that's what you told me.
That's probably what he said.
Maybe he told me. Yeah.
Sometime we're gonna have to go over there and just like grab James and take him with us to a convention or something, just to get him off the farm and to fish again.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't know.
he
what he's
shows up
doing.
every once in a while, but I don't know. Like he went live like 2 or 3 times, and then he just disappeared again. I'm like, what's going on over there?
Yeah, I've heard from him a couple of times, but real short little things. He'll text and ask a question, and then he'll be back to
Gone.
doing the James thing. I think he was waiting
Yeah.
on fiber optics to come through, and they promised it to be there at that it was going to come down his road at a certain time, a certain date or whatever, and he's probably still waiting on it
Yeah, right.
the way they do.
Or it just took so long that he got out of the habit of going live, because I know that can happen too. You get
Yeah.
other things going on. Jenna wants to know Ed can chauffeur her around the country.
Jenna is a wonderful passenger. I drove her to the airport.
She talks and actually engages.
Instead of sleeping and snoring in the back
Yeah.
seat.
I think
That's a pretty low
drove
bar, you know. It's like
her and Belle.
I don't think he did.
drove-
He was willing. Sorry, just 1 second. This is to Nathan. I asked him if he'd be willing to do that, and he said absolutely. But I don't know that Kyle ever got him the cards, so I don't think so. Although, oh yeah, and then Jenna says, or Nancy says, I think so. Jenna, Ed will drive around anyone from the south. Eric takes the Yankees.
my crazy whip, but every time I see somebody showing duplicates of those cards, it's always a bare bottom Branton card that's a duplicate.
There's a ton of those. Yeah, well, they were partners, so he probably did extras of that one.
Okay, that makes sense then. It's like every other card is that card, and then everything else.
Yeah, I mean, I was heavy into it for a minute. Now I don't even know what the hell I did with them. They're just gone.
Yeah,
Just
I
don't
wanted
make
to
it do it,
find
right?
mine because I wanted to use some of those stickers on some of my sets that I'm making.
I have extras I can bring with me when I bring you your guppies.
Oh, any date?
I'm coming down the 15th, right? We're still set for the 15th.
Okay. That's fine.
Nancy B's going to be there. Miss Holly's going to be there. I don't know about Mr. Holly, but so if I come to the Clash, I need someone to pick me up from the airport. Yeah, I don't know if Ed's going to the Clash this year. He hasn't said.
I don't think I am. I'm sorry. I think I'm taking this year off.
Yeah,
Who needs a ride?
That was George, RB3.
Awesome. Hey, George. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this year off, but
Yeah, I'm probably going to as well. I didn't even put in for it for vacation this year.
Yeah, this year probably the Bluegrass Bash is the only thing I'll get to go to. I'm gonna have to use most of my vacation days for it and all the meetings like through the year to help plan this stuff.
Right.
that's really cool. of you to
$100
do.
one way to Uber from Philip. $100.
You know, maybe I'll just Uber people back and forth from the Clash and not go to the Clash.
Charge them $50. You can cut the rate in half and still make a killing.
Yeah, and I'll answer all your fish questions. We'll talk fish on this trip.
Yeah, that's what you say, and then you get them in the car, and you're talking on GI Joes.
Oh, I don't talk that much GI Joes.
Oh, that's all you talk
Mainly-
about, man.
Nobody knows much about GI Joe, so it's not worth talking about.
That's true.
Hey Ed, have you ever seen that YouTube channel called like Toy Federation or something?
I've been to the Toy Federation.
You get the store, the guy's
I've met-
store.
Yeah, they have a store. It's in or
Oh,
no,
Jenna,
it's
you are still on the committee. Okay,
half hour
I
north
didn't
of
realize that.
Charlotte.
Is that what that
I've
is?
met the guy a couple of times at conventions. He's a nice guy.
The one who's on the YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, he has no
Hey,
idea
Pep-
that I have a YouTube channel. He just like, oh, that's that guy that says hi to me. But yeah, I've met him a few times. He's a skinny guy.
How many nerite snails would it take to take care of a 10-gallon algae issue?
Well, how many hours of light does it have?
Yeah,
Let's figure out. Let's
it's
try
an
to work with
open-ended
the
question.
algae.
It's hard to say. Yeah.
Judge, let's go before we add animals to fix it. What type of plants do you have? Do you have any plants in there? And how many hours of light do you have on it? Like, you know what? It could be as simple as if you run that blue light at night, that's going to grow algae 24/7. So don't run your blue light, even though it looks freaking awesome. What's that one say? I see
Says
Ed.
Ed, I feel the same way when it comes to talking about Transformers. You've
I
got a
wish I
kindred
knew.
spirit there in depth charge.
I wish I knew more about Transformers.
Well, there you go. You can talk to depth charge. He'll tell you. And
Yeah,
then Zenny
Starscream
says,
is my
"Oh my
favorite."
God, Ed, did you ever watch that game Cash Cab?
Love
game
it.
Cash Cab?
Absolutely love it.
You
It's on
need to do an educational ed
Sunday.
and ask people fun trivia questions.
Yeah, Cash Cab is on Sundays on the Game Show Network. Ben Bailey, I think, or Ben Daly. I would love to be on that.
That is what you ought to do, Ed. Put lights on the roof of your truck and do a cash cab from the Clash Airport to the hotel, asking fish questions the whole way.
Yep.
And then I'll give them Clash dollars.
And if they don't get them right, they pay you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
John gets it.
As long as I don't have Alishon in my car,
Yeah, right. Yeah, you lose money then.
I'd go
That guy-
bankrupt if I drove Alishon somewhere.
Not only does he know a lot of stuff about stuff, but he knows a lot of stuff about trivia too.
I'd have to ask him questions like, so name all the strains of guppies in my fish room. What are the 3 catfish that I currently have?
What's in my pocket?
You'd be like, well, going back to the last time you showed your fish room on the internet 17 years ago,
Yeah.
you had
Yeah.
I was doing water changes just today in there.
Where's
I wanted
Doc
to do water
Anthony?
changes before it would.
He's right now saying, you don't even got a fish room. I can hear him in my head.
No, I wanted to do water changes and top offs before this water, or in case there's a blackout, because the more water volume, the longer the water will take to cool down. So
Drink tickets. There you go. You give away drink tickets.
Is it even going to be cold down your way, Ed?
yeah, it's 22 degrees. It's been raining all day. We're projected to get close to an inch of ice. It's really weird because it's below freezing, but it's been raining all day. They canceled everything on Thursday. Like all of our doctor's appointment. The doorbell's ringing.
Well, that's weird.
I want to make sure my dad didn't lock himself out or something. I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
he might be out there just freezing. But so
There's a bunch of guys in ski masks. Don't open it. Hopefully, it heard me.
yeah, that advice fell on deaf ears. So Dredd is saying that he has just a Nubius in there, and the light is on for 8 hours a day. Goldfish.
So goldfish, unlimited fertilization for the plants.
Yep, that is a lot of poop in a 10-gallon. You
Yes.
have goldfish in a 10-gallon. That is trouble, sir.
Yeah.
That's where the algae's coming from.
Yep. Yeah, you're just way overstocked for that size tank. Goldfish are dirty, dirty, dirty birds. Flash cab with Ed.
He like screws you, like you build up all these points, and then they have the final question, all or nothing, and it's like a GI Joe question, you know?
Yeah.
Episode 119, GI Joe.
That would be awesome.
Yep.
Who was shot in the arm?
They're like, what?
You lose.
Whoops.
Beto, and one of my favorite childhood toys was the He-Man line with the rotating damaged chest.
Ed just got a big doll
Oh
from
yes, that's a good good He-Man. I think that might be the. I don't know if that was the original or the second He-Man ever made.
Hey Ed,
The
did
He-Man-
Amazon just bring you a big Steve doll or action figure?
This is the big Steve right here.
Yeah.
I'm taking it out of its box.
Oh, you never take it out of the box.
Well, I got to if I'm going to paint it.
Negative 21, Foxy. That was our weather yesterday, but it warmed up significantly. Oh, actually, I should look though, because it was supposed to drop. Yeah, it did drop. We are 1 degree, so we are considerably warmer, and you're not that far north of me. 3 hours, I think, 3.5 hours, something like that.
20 degrees north, negative 20 degrees north.
There
Okay,
he
there's
is.
the new Big Steve. And then this is what I changed him into. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Are you gonna do it again?
Yeah, this one's for Big Steve.
I know, but I didn't know if you were actually gonna do the work or just like make it assembly required.
Just so
Just chuck everything in a box and send it to him.
I'll send him some. Here's some paint for you.
Click that.
Pennywise
gotta
is
fix it up, paint it up.
correcting her typos.
And then you got to fix it up, paint it up, and then put it on like one of the cards with the little plastic over the front of it.
It came with 2 sets of hands, but I'm not going to use those hands because they stink.
74 degrees in Largo.
There's his hat. No? Ah, crap. Did this one not come with a hat?
Hey,
Send it
PA Fish Preacher, what's going on? Hello, hello.
Hey, PA. Well, I'm just gonna get all bitter if it didn't come with a hat. Ah,
That delivery guy probably jacked the hat out of there.
They started selling the hats separately.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It was so
man,
cold
what the heck?
here. It was like negative 29 yesterday, and Foxy says it was negative 50 for her up there. Woo! Damn.
the hat fell on the floor.
I'm cycling filters and put filters on my Goldfish 90s. See that now? A 90 is more more geared towards your goldfish there, Dread.
90s for goldfish?
Yeah. You need
I
a
don't
big
think you
tank
want
for a
90s.
goldfish.
Go to Tractor Supply, get a big stock tank, the goldfish on that. You know?
I thought you meant 90 degrees
No. Gallon.
to keep them warm for the.
Because when you asked Dread what size tank and all that stuff, it's goldfish in a 10-gallon. So that's probably his algae issue right there.
Oh, yeah, they're poopers.
They are
It's
poopers.
like a
Hey,
90-gallon sump on it.
Q. I haven't sent you a text
You'll
in
have-
so long.
You're gonna have
Probably thought I
algae in
forgot you.
75 with
For sure. I mean, if you have a bunch of them,
Goldfish.
especially.
that would be funny. I could put little numbers. There's really this is a really easy one to paint though. I mean, really, all I do is his hands, and I do 2 colors on his hands so you can see depth. Because if you just do one color, it just
Hey, Sutton Road.
that's kind of the trick to all painting is have 2 different shades, and then it looks realistic. And then his goatee. So I mean, this one really came well put together. Not much work at all. Turn Gray Hulk into a Big Steve.
So, what are some of the fun things that you've been working on for the bash? Have you put together like trivia games and all that stuff, or is this strictly going to be, you know how like the Clash will have people running around doing like Big Steve had. What was that, Ed, that you were involved with? It was Big Steve, right, or was he just playing the hot sauce thing?
Oh no, that was I asked Larry D to do a live
Larry
or
D
make
did
a
it. That's
stream, and I told Larry D we'll ask around, see who wants to do it, and
Hey,
Big
Mike.
Steve said he would join us, and Marissa did too. It was fun.
It was fun to watch. I can't.
I was gonna say it was fun to
cannot-
watch. I was there watching it too.
Yeah.
He was so gentle. I mean, he could have given us horrible stuff, but he gave us mild stuff that I could actually taste the flavors in it. But the most mild the most hot was the first one. And he thought it was the most mild to him, and it was like I could have tasted the other ones better, I think, if it would have been in reverse.
But that's more of the extreme. Are you guys doing the tank giveaways and the escape offs and I don't even remember all the stuff that the class did.
They've got like they do a kid decorating contest, that type of thing.
Yeah.
As far as like escaping and that type of contest, like what the Clash did, they usually don't do those. I haven't heard of anybody organizing anything like that. They've got they'll put like tanks out, like how the OCA had the tanks out front that you put your name, like silent bid or whatever. They'll do stuff like that.
Okay.
The
And
silent bid that was so much fun at the Triple Crown. Jason and I were both bidding on something, and we kept saying, "Yeah, some jerk keeps raising it up every time I go back. They raise it $1." And I was like, "Well, I'm going to go down and see if they did it again and raise it." And we both went straight to the same. It was me and him raising against each other, and then somebody else won it.
of course.
It was a bunch of skeleton mermaids. It was a string of lights of skeleton mermaids. We both wanted.
Hey, Maddie.
He probably got somebody else to put their name on it, and he won it. That'd be
Are
hilarious.
there
That's what I
any
should have did.
guppy competitions scheduled for this year?
The IFGA always has guppy shows, but you have to be a
Yeah, but-
member, and it's really tough.
But is it? Are they doing it at the bash? Any?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
live
in the
bear,
live bear competition, there's a guppy category
Okay.
or
Yeah.
two.
and here's a secret: if you want to win it, put a fish in, because most of those IFGA guys, or not IFGA, the LA, the live bear dudes, getting all my letters mixed up. They don't like guppies. So basically, anybody who puts a guppy in wins the guppy competition in the years that I've been there, because they're more into mollies
A lot of the wild type
and
stuff.
yeah. I don't even remember
Yeah, that's
platies
the
being
new
in
big
there.
thing. It's the wild.
Yeah, so if you
Well,
do domestic stuff like guppies and domestic platies and
I must-
swordtails and stuff like that, got a good shot. Which with the wild type stuff, you got a shot with that too.
yeah, they don't have a huge. It's not like the Clash where there's a bajillion entries.
Skeleton mermaids sound cool.
They were so
That's a fun thing.
awesome, and they had lights in them. They were a string of lights. And I mean, Jason and I both like shook hands and said, "Okay, we'll stop and not just run each other up." And then I don't know if he was the top bidder or I
Which
was.
Jason?
And
Which Jason were you talking about here?
Dungeons and Master Depth Unknown.
Okay. Okay.
It was so hilarious because we're both walking back there to see who the jerk is. And, you know, I didn't know he spelled his name stupid. And he didn't know that I had such a weird last name. I was like, I think I'm competing against some girl because he spells his name strange. So funny.
Yeah, I remember at the Triple Crown, Paul won one of the tanks that they had set up, and then after he found out that he won, he remembered he drove his VW Bug, and decided it was more important to take the wife home than it was the tank.
Yep.
So he had to put the tank in the auction, or get somebody agreed to pay for it to take it off his hands or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I know he was kind of disappointed that he couldn't take it home, but
Yeah.
there's no way to get it. He had to strap it to the hood or something.
Yeah.
He was going to try to get it home.
Well, he didn't trust me because I told him I would take it and put it in the back of my pickup truck and get it to him, you know, eventually somehow. But I wasn't going to drive it straight to his house. And I don't think he wanted me to have to deal with it, so that was nice. It wasn't that he didn't trust me. I shouldn't have said that. I think it was that he just didn't want me to have to deal with a tank, which I appreciate. But I would have done it.
You've done
That's
stuff
what
like
friends
that
are
for people
for.
before, like the Hillstream Loaches.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was that was hard. I never realized how hard it would be to find 16 Hillstream Loaches in a 40 breeder that has nothing in it.
Mhm.
I mean, I literally put them in my tank that I keep rice fish. So all I have is like a corkscrew valve and a sponge filter in there. No rocks or anything for it to hide under. There are two of them. I see them every day now, but I could not find them to save my life. I took 14 of them to him.
Beto wants to know: do they have any art competitions like they do at the Clash?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, they're going to have photography and a non-photography art categories. Kind of like the Clash had the photography and then the 2D, 3D. They're doing something similar to that.
Okay. So Jenna,
That's awesome.
so for all events, we can just have Ed haul our stuff back home. I think you just volunteered yourself, sir.
Well, I think
As
that's
our
why they wanted me to work
officially
for
our delivery guy?
Aquashella. Because I used to haul all the stuff at Aquashella. They brought me in.
Wet Floor wants to know what scale size figures do you work with mostly? What
112 scale.
112. There you go. 112.
Okay. This is gonna be my butcher shop. This is gonna be Ed's Meat Market, and I'm gonna have meat hanging in the windows. And then I'm gonna have the Tennessee Fish Mafia fish store next door. And then on the other side, I'm gonna have Lance's barbecue place. And then I'm gonna try to make a co-op store, and then something then next to the co-op store, I'm gonna do heavy metal or metalheads auto body shop. And then next to that, I'm gonna have the Zen's tattoo and Zen pet store or fish store. Or the Zendicate. There are evil enemies. Nothing personal, Zen.
There's Wifey Poo right there.
I thought you were going to say he's going to have the Tennessee Fish Mafia headquarters in the back of the butcher shop.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm going to have the Mona Lisa hanging in my butcher shop. I can't wait to start making these videos. With AI, you can like set your action figures in a chair and they'll stand up and look and things like that. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get these action figures to look like they come to life a little.
Using stop motion?
What are we looking
it's actually AI just moves them. Like maybe I'll
AI.
if I can get like Skipper to hand hot dogs out, maybe he'll do like hot dog holding or something. I'll have a whip in front of the fish store to make sure nobody goes in that's not part of the crew.
Dread wants to know, will dwarf aquarium lily and tiger lotus grow in a tank with roots or in the water column? And can I God, I wish I could see better. Can I cut the leaves on the surface to get the bushy look? You know the tendrils I think he's talking about? If you cut those off, does that make the plant grow? I don't know enough about them. Most of y'all know that I can't grow plants, so I don't know how that works.
I got my first lotus at Foxy's barbecue, and my cats ate them.
Oh,
bit them all in half or chewed them all up. So
freaking cats.
Now I've got her goldfish plant is doing amazing. I was looking at it just today.
You should have bit them in half and ate them.
I don't know what it is, but the cats aren't into them.
All I know is my tiger lotus is growing. I don't know why. Don't know what I'm doing right, but hey, I'm letting it go.
Right. Jeremy, what do we got behind you there? Are you frozen again?
No. Hey,
yeah, you are.
Huh?
There you go. You were definitely frozen. What do you got behind you? That's not the 4500, is it? It doesn't look like it.
It's a 20,000 gallon living room tank.
Oh.
2 feet tall.
That looks cool.
Virtual in reality and in the
Oh, you're virtual. That's right. That looked good. That looks like it's right there behind you.
I wish I had that tank. That would be insane.
Well, if there's a guy that could build it, you're the guy.
Look at that. That's got like seamed glass that's like 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
That tank costs more than my whole house, so probably.
Probably
the material,
There you go. There's somebody who knows plants. Dread. Yes, trim the leaves at the surface to encourage more submerged leaf growth.
Just gonna make a
That was one of the few. That was one of the few plants I did have live. Didn't thrive, but it did live for a while. But then, like all my plants, it eventually succumbed to the water parameters. So I set up all my 420 highs, put a heater in one, and with the one with the heater immediately dropped almost 2 inches of water level. You know, it evaporated right out of the tank. I'm like, wow. But I think that heater might be on the fritzy side because it was up to about 84 degrees. So that could be my issue. And apparently I'm not level. Looking at it right now.
To me, tanks always look level when I put them up until I get the water in them. And it's like, oh, I guess I just wasn't level.
You're not level?
Apparently not.
Yeah, so I set all of this stuff up. You can see it. I don't know if you can see it over there. So I've got those 4 plus the 50 low boy. And then I got these 2 over here. Wow, I'm just throwing all kinds of crap on the floor. So now I'm surrounded by tiny fish tanks. I guess the 50 isn't tiny, but it's not. It's only a foot tall. I've never seen a tank so short.
Did you figure out what you're putting in it?
No, not yet. I probably just going to be the shell dwellers, or not the rock dwellers. I have Julie DeChromis over there, and some other little guys from Lake Titicaca that probably are too little to go with the big boys back here.
Hey, Whip, can I answer Yu's question there?
Sure, go ahead.
Russ?
Can you see their questions?
I
have
one.
not seen any. Oh, there's one. Yeah, right there.
I would say that, I mean, the hardest build was the 4500 just this year. Scope of it. So I guess that could be the most frustrating. Not that anything went wrong. It was just a big undertaking, you know. There's a few times I had to stop, just rest, just take a week off and forget about it and come back to it. Yeah.
How much substrate did you pull in and out of there? Or not just substrate, but the hardscape and all that stuff. That was a ton. I mean, literally.
Yeah, it was 5 tons.
5 tons. I am not seeing any other questions from you, buddy, unless you did it like an hour ago.
I saw one that he asked in my direction. I just found it. He asked what the International Beta Congress was, and the best way I know how to describe it is if you're familiar with like the American Live Bear Association, the American Killifish Association, Cichlid Association, where they focus on like cichlids or live bears or killifish. The Beta Congress is kind of the betas version of that, where they're focused on the betas, the wild types, and the domestics, and they'll have the speakers and the beta show with the different categories of betas, kind of like the ACA and ALA, just for betas.
Nice.
I updated my background with a picture from Aquarium Con 2024, where Select Pat was in my living room selling fish in front of the big tank. You know?
That's awesome.
It was a good time, man. You should have been there.
I know. I have to get to your place one of these times. Maybe instead of going to the Clash, I'll just come out and hang out with you for the weekend.
Oh yeah, man.
Although you'll be at the Clash, so that won't work.
That's your way to get in the Clash for free. It's like, well, I got to go there, so I guess I'll cover you.
Oh, it's not the money. I only have so much time.
Actually, though, I mean, if I go to Chicago, it'll be. And I had it wrong. Chicago is the one that overlaps the Clash, not New Jersey.
Yeah, right. What's going on, Susie? Well, I know. What's no? I missed something. Yep, I'll be at the Chicago Shella for sure. I will be. But that one doesn't cost me vacation time because I'm more often than not off during the weekends, unless we got some kind of project going on. So I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and that means I can be there for all 3 days.
And for me, if I'm going to go to my first Aquashella, that Chicago one is probably the one I should go to. That would be the most people probably that I would know.
Yeah, there'd be a bunch of them, that's for sure. But you have to poop? What happened?
I just had the grossest thing happen to me on a live stream. Okay, you know, we talk more than just fish, right? We talk also about other pets. Well, when you have cats in sandpaper, I had a box I brought down from the garage filled with sandpaper sitting right under my desk. And I was going to get the sandpaper and get another piece of my dollhouse to paint, but I was going to sand it first. They peed on the sandpaper and it poured on my leg, and I had to go wash it off, and it was so gross. I don't know. Baby cat's right here. I don't know where Nico is. I cleaned up the floor, but after the show, I'm going to mop it all down real good.
This is why cats should not be allowed in the house.
Yeah.
I'm going through something similar. My cat's really old, and she's just losing her mind, like Alzheimer's or something. She walks up to her litter box, stands right in front of it, squats down, and poos on the floor. Now I'm just like,
oh,
you're
guy
so
behind
close.
Jeremy.
Well, then she climbs in the litter box,
John.
moves some of the sand around, and then walks off. I'm just like, what's going on here? You know,
John cloned himself and went over there to sell some fish.
It looks like John.
It is John. He's selling fish. He cloned himself.
Wow.
he doesn't care what the event side. He shows up at your house. He'll sell fish in your living room.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Like bam.
Well, when you got as many tanks as you need them.
That's true.
Oh
had
my
salt
God,
water,
no.
fresh water, everything. It was perfect. You know, it was everything I needed.
Well, that's a lot better than having cat pee drip on you.
I do not.
I just threw it
But
in the back.
Oh, the
Susie.
excellent Lottos. Yep, she's here.
Look, Susie, I'm going to make a whole city, but I did buy one to start with. I'm going to make a butcher shop. And now I'm not going to, I was going to paint another thing, but now I don't even want to deal with it.
Yeah, same thing with feeding. Like anytime I go near where the cat food is, she acts like it's trying to get fed, even though she just ate, kind of thing. And she won't eat again. She's not hungry. She just reacts to being near the food. You know.
Yeah.
She never did that
My one of my buddies here, their cat loses its mind for food all the time now too. I think it just must be an old cat thing.
I actually tried taking the litter box isn't really tall to begin with, but I tried just taking the lid from like a Tupper, like a storage container, and I filled it full of cat litter, and it's only real shallow. Still doesn't do it.
Is any? Yes. All men. If you can't hit the bowl, you got to go. Go pee outside.
I was going to say we always have outside as a backup, so it's really not.
Yeah.
I have a cat rule, and it's you got to use the litter pan or you're out. But it's a cardboard box filled with sandpaper.
You
I don't
confused
know.
them.
I
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think that, but you know what? He's total. I bet you it was Nico because he just MIA right now.
The tough
bet
thing
he
about that Big
peed in
Steve
it
is
and
when
then
you're trying to watch
realized.
a movie and you got John doing like he's like, okay, $5, $5. What are you for $5?
Hmm.
There's the mystery solved. Where's the doc when we need him? That's the true story of what happened to Ed's fish room. John went to his house and sold all his fish.
Did a live sale, QVC live sale from the fish room.
You know, the coolest thing that John ever sold that I wish I would have bought was a muppy. He had a muppy, and I was looking at it, and I
310.
was like, this is the weirdest guppy I've ever seen. And then it hit me as soon as we were selling it. And I was like, darn it, I should have bought that muppy. We sold it to a little girl too, didn't we?
I forgot about that. Yep.
Zenny, I have gone outside more probably in one day than most of the people on panel or in the stream have done in their entire lifetime.
I don't
Today?
know. My nearest neighbor is like 10 football fields away. I can pretty much have a little privacy out of 5 acres, you know.
Every single day, multiple times with number one, and at least once the back
Yeah, I
door.
thought we were just talking number one.
Yeah.
I got a house for number 2.
Yeah. No, I just when you work outside for a living, you go where you can go. I am a caveman in that regard. I like to watch Asian hair and facial care. Asian hair and facial care. They are so relaxing to watch before I go to sleep. Little Latte is my favorite to watch. That sounds like a bladder issue. Nope, just 10 hours with nowhere to go.
You know, when they just said, I wish I could pee in my yard, I thought they were talking about me. I used to have my old gamer tag's name was Yard. And it threw me off for a second.
Don't you have a
For about 10 years, everybody called me Yard. No, it was like I made a D&D character named Yard way back in years ago, and then I like used it for my game tag because like when you play multiple characters, I would have like Junkyard and Boneyard, and I would have all these backup yards as my others.
Good excuse.
But Yard was my name. It's still on Steam, I'm pretty sure. My name is Yard on Steam.
We've scared off Pennywise. Okay.
Oh, poor Penny.
-1 subscriber.
Men got to mark their territory.
Actually, I'll tell you what, if you have a garden, if you take dog fur and put it in and around the garden, it keeps the deer and rabbits and stuff away pretty well.
Dog fur?
Yeah, like especially like my neighbor has like a collie and like a border collie, and he'll brush that sucker and throw it away. His bigger garden is kind of closer to my house than his house, kind of thing. So it's kind of like midway, and he goes and puts it out there, and plus that dog is trained like a machine. I mean, there's nothing dividing our properties, but that dog will run up to an imaginary line and stop, and then if he sees me outside and I call him over, he'll continue and come over and I'll play with him and stuff. But I mean, it's like he knows his property. It's an impressive dog as far as his smarts.
Yeah, I was going to ask if the dog hair had to be from your dog, or could you just go find a dog and take hair off of it?
Yeah, any dog, man. Yeah, just put it in there. All the rabbits and all that stuff, they smell that, and they're like,
no, Jeremy, it's got to be your dog. Otherwise, you're just going to bring in other dogs.
You go creeping around the dog park.
Excuse me, I have to brush your dog. I hate how my dog peeing and pooping in her cage, and mommy cleans it up again, and she does it again. Never holds, just let it go. And my dog is 13 years old. Well, that's Mikey. Why? 13 is getting up there for a dog.
Yeah, my cat. She'll be 17 in like March.
Wow,
17.
that's an old
That's
cat.
pretty good. Yeah.
Nico's 14.
She's always
Baby
been a
cat
little cat, so
13.
people think she's younger than she is. Like she doesn't look old
Because
or
she's
fake
tiny.
or whatever.
Yeah.
She's always been small, but she's old.
Ed, one of your buildings needs to be a bakery and make it out of gingerbread.
Well, I don't want something that things will eat.
So,
Yeah,
John,
he
when
would
you were
definitely,
over here-
the cats would definitely get into that. What's that, Jeremy?
John, I
Well, I'm
forgot,
just-
when you were over here selling, who was your partner who was there with you? And the hat?
John.
Nah,
John was my partner I sold with.
no, he's got someone at his table with a hat on, gray and black hat.
That's me in my Tennessee Fish Mafia hat.
I don't think you're a woman, Ed. That looks like a woman.
Oh, maybe that was Marcia.
Oh, he must be on a phone.
I'm trying to zoom in to be able to see.
Yeah, it's probably microscopic for you on a phone.
It's hard to tell from just the top of a hat, but
Yeah,
I'm guessing it's probably one of my kids.
Oh, I've met his children before. He's got 3 little ones. Well, actually, they're getting bigger now, but he got 3 kids.
Yeah, take them sometimes to tag along with me and let them earn a little money.
That's awesome. It's probably fun too.
Pennywise says,
Be
I
able to
had a
have
little dog
somebody-
that had a bladder problem. He went over to the neighbor's house and started peeing on everything he owned. Oh, that's always fun. The neighbors called us, pissed off, told us to come get our dog. We had that same issue with ours and our neighbor because Cheyenne used to go over there and take a dump in their front yard every morning. She wouldn't go here. She'd intentionally go next door and take a big
that-
old Stanley
is that-
steamer.
Your oldest daughter or your youngest daughter?
That was my dog, sir. I would actually yell at my kids if they did that. I say, at least do it in the backyard where they're not going to see it. I'm thinking it's a lot easier to write whip in the snow than it is my name. I got, yeah, skibbity doo dah. Yeah, I'd run out of pee. Which one is the real John? The one talking. The other one's been pretty quiet over there.
The other one's the cool one. Look at the awesome shirt he's wearing.
Yep.
Bro,
Those bags are pretty good size too. I don't know what's in there. Remember what you were selling that day, John?
I don't even remember. I don't even remember where that was from.
had been the Clash, right?
Yeah, I think it was from a Kentucky Fish Club event.
Oh, so this you weren't actually there? Did you pull this off the internet?
Yeah, specifically off of the Kentucky Fish Club. So,
Yeah, there's no telling why I was selling maybe goodies or cichlids or something I've had at some point.
it's in the gallery for the batch. One of the pictures in the gallery.
Yeah, one of our swaps we had.
Actually, I got like this looking at it and everything. But I can't
Is it just
Yeah, he-
me, or are we losing Jeremy again?
Can you hear me?
It could be just me.
The
It was-
Kentucky swaps are really
turning
fun too.
robot.
I've been to one of them.
But it might be
I've
I've
mine.
been to a Kentucky swap.
I hear you
Hey,
now.
John, Ed, you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Ross Baltimore says you were going robot, so it wasn't just me. But you seem fine, okay now. So
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
got an alert on my computer saying there's currently an ice storm happening in my area. When I went up for the bell that rang, it was still raining. It's been raining all day.
yeah, and it's only 22 degrees, so that's got to be building up.
You gotta be
Yeah,
careful.
my-
When you use the max headroom reference, you're kind of showing an
Yeah.
age, you know.
You're right. I don't think Ross is that old though. He just pulled that up.
No,
Oh no, that was somebody else.
Zen, not
That was
Ross.
Zen.
Yeah.
Oh, she's
Ross
not
is
old
probably
either.
going, who the hell is max headroom?
Yeah, right. What the hell is that?
And to use question, yes. So far, I've only ever done my own personal builds.
Almost entirely by yourself too. I mean, you've had help with the glass and stuff, right? But other than that, it's
My buddy Frank has helped me install 3 pieces of glass.
yeah.
That's it.
Where do you get your glass? Unless that's a
Peninsula
secret.
glass.
Oh, he's just a pup, 38 years old. I remember when I was 38 years old.
I wish I was 38 years old. John, how old are you?
Older than 38.
Oh,
No, I'm 44.
I wish I was 44.
yeah, right.
I thought it was 44 for most of last year too. So
I did that at 38. If Mrs. Whip is even listening, she knows I was 38 for 2 years in a row. Because I was, when I was 37, I was telling everybody I was 38.
Zen is smart. She puts it on a century basis. Well, it was really born in the very late 1900s, so it's not that old.
Right. Yeah, you're pushing
Not like
50.
those
my
early
ass.
1900s
You're so
people.
full of it.
20th century.
Nice.
Suanne, you'll give me wow, you are doing well. I would have never guessed that you were 49. Not if you had given me 100 guesses. Well, maybe 100.
Yeah, you
Probably
could
would've-
I bet
Probably
you
would've
if
hit.
you would have given me 50 guesses.
give me 1,000 guesses. Well,
Am I the oldest? You're probably the oldest, yeah.
How old's you?
I forget, but he has said before.
It's got to be over 66. So
I feel
Unless
like
Denny's
you
still
is
here.
like
Denny
23.
No, he's retired or something. Yeah, he's a
I think he's
retired
just like starting.
scuba guy. Most of us were born last century, so we are all basically the same age.
and from a galactic standpoint, it's just a blip in time, right? So we're all the same.
Well, Zenny, you look 37, so you got that.
That's not nice.
I was gonna say that I wouldn't just give away 3 years like that willy nilly. I cling on to the weeks. I'm like,
Zen, I think you look like you're 31.
Oh, there's Denny right there. And then she says, Zen, you're already 50 to me. Oh, thanks.
fancy looking out.
Oh, then you're definitely not the oldest one here, you. You're not
Yeah.
even in the team photo.
How old's you then?
He's 3 years older than me.
55, 56.
How old are you, Jeremy?
52.
I'm older than Jeremy.
Yep. You're an old man.
Yep. Poor Jeremy.
I thought I was older than you, Ed.
What's that?
I thought I was older than you.
What year were you born in?
Well, happy
73.
birthday, Dred. Dred's turning 17 today.
Oh my God, Dred, you're awesome.
I remember turning 17.
I would take Dred's age over all of your guys' age. Man, I'd be playing hockey right now. I'd in this ice storm, I'd probably be out playing hockey with my friends if I was 17.
Dang,
play
Steve,
hockey
I
all
didn't
the
realize you were pushing 3/4 of a century. That's impressive.
You got to factor in though that Spanish Mediterranean diet. He's really like an American 55. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, I hope this isn't politics, but I just heard that Pfizer owns like 60% of the cheese factories in this country.
Like
Where
factories
would
making
that stat have
cheese
come
or
from?
the restaurant, the cheese factory.
And they put junk in
what
our
a weird
cheese. It's
stat
not
to
good
come
for
across.
us. Yeah, well, they were saying that they make bad cheese, or they put stuff in our cheese that Europeans don't have to eat.
Well, that's true of almost all.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, there are a lot of preservatives that are legal in the United States that aren't legal in Europe. You know, so it could be like.
Well, I'm going to blame being
you're
fat
all
on the
looking good.
Pfizer.
Pennywise says
Although
he's 43
they'll
with
get
the mind
medication
of
to help
a
out, though.
17-year-old.
I agree with Pennywise. My brain says I'm 17, but my body reminds me otherwise.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that the other day, how it's just not fair. Because, I mean, I don't feel, other than the fact that I can't remember anything anymore, I don't feel like I'm old until, I look in the mirror and I'm like, what the hell happened to you?
When I have to get up out of the floor or something.
I can still
I
get up
can't
and down,
move.
all that stuff. Pretty good. I mean, I'm not like I was where I could just pop up, but it's not like I'm groaning.
I can't move like I used to. I don't feel like I'm a young guy anymore. I wish I had my coordination with my leg back and my back didn't hurt all the time.
They start lacing the cheddar with mood stabilizers. Thanks.
They probably are giving you not stabilizers. They're probably making you moodier to sell mood stabilizer drugs to counter your cheese addictions then.
Cooney's only 36. That's a good year.
1936?
No, she is 36. Denny was born on the 29th of 1947. So you do the math on that.
1947.
Yep.
He's over 50.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's almost 30 years older than me.
That means he could beat you up.
He probably could throw me around.
When I was in kindergarten, I remember having arguments with other kids, and we would say, "My dad's 80. My dad could beat your dad up because he's 80." And then the other kid would say, "Well, my dad's 100." And I'd be like, "Oh, get it. My dad's not that old." I was like, I remember these arguments. It's terrible.
Jenna says, I take instability to keep eating cheese. Oh, hell. Let me go find my extra strength tinfoil and make a new hat. Sage, I don't know if I've seen you, but hello. If you were here for a while and I'm just now seeing your name. Eat organically.
Yeah, where am I going to eat organically? I'm not going to eat the grass out of my backyard.
Well, you don't have to eat grass. You just have to eat grass-fed cows.
Yeah, eat the things that eat the grass.
I got no problem with that. I'll eat those cows.
They still make organic grease, right?
Now that
For fried stuff.
I think they do. I'm sure they do. They have to because there's people who have to have it. Or they get
Grease?
the grease that doesn't make you take a dump into your short pants.
Oh, milk grease? Lactose intolerant people?
How old are our livers? Well, my liver is probably about 316, I think.
My liver's probably the best thing I got going for me.
She's been lurking. She. Sage, you're a gal, right?
Picture looks like a gal.
Yeah, it does. I'm gonna go with gal. Yes. Oreo.
According to Zen Ginger's picture, she's a Indian god with all the
I can't
Yeah,
even
she's
see
probably
that.
like
It's so little. There's no way.
98,000 years old.
like an Indian deity.
My liver's dead. Well, let's hope not. That means you're spending every other day in the hospital. Well, guys, it's 10 after or 5 after 10. Probably 5 after 11 for all you guys.
Yeah,
I
but we
think we
can't
should
go
call
anywhere
it,
because of the storm.
Oh, wait. Before we leave, looks like somebody wrote a Bible to Mr. Ed. I'll let you read
Me?
that one, buddy. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. The food industry is possibly to feed the world. Wait, they want me to feed the world? No, that didn't help. Okay. Food processing unhealthy. Corn syrup. I like corn
See,
syrup
is what
because
makes
most of my
love
relatives are from Iowa. Yeah. I don't know what you want me to say. Just sad.
maybe there was a question there. He was just addressing that to you.
Doesn't mean I gotta
That's
like
just a
it.
silhouette of a chick in a yoga pose, being zen. Ah, there you go. Is
I was
that
thinking
the Steam Fun pot? I bet you that's what that is. I bet you that's not Steam Font. What are the things? The cards.
Steampunk.
No, that Inside Out, Outside In is doing. Fish Punk, right?
Oh, I almost went the wrong way.
Yeah. So anyway, all right. Andy's been here. Hello, Andy, and good night, and have a great evening. We're gonna
Hi,
call
Andy.
it Fisher Punk. Yep, there it is. We'll talk to you all next week. If you're around on Thursday, Ed's show is Thursday after prime time, which is 9:30 Central, 10:30 his time. And I don't think you two do any streams, right? So just check out their channels and hit that like.
They both are amazing producers of videos.
For sure, for certain. So, all right, I'm going to hit the end stream button. We'll see y'all later. Bye.